Well, as you can see, the boat is completely destroyed after working on it this winter. This is one of the upgrades I'm doing this year. This is my HDS 10, and then over here on the ram mount I'll have the new Explorer 12 once they're able to ship it. But what you can kind of see here is the 10 covers up my two gauges, my speedometer and then the RPM gauge, which I don't really care about the speed because it's going to be right on here. Fuel, obviously, I care about, and then RPMs I care about over there. So the biggest issue I had was trying to figure out how I was going to mount this, in dash like this, without rearranging the whole, the whole setup here and ripping out the dash. So I'm going to show you what I did as a little DIY fix to get my graph on here. Alright, well, this is what I came up with. So, and this is the U bracket, the mount for the Helix. And what I did was I cut this, it's a PVC, kind of feels like cutting board material. Cut that to fit and then drilled a hole in it. And then just took a little bit of black silicone around it. And then really everything else is in the back here. The cutting board piece is sandwiched in between this mounting plate from the ram mount ball and the U bracket where it'll go. So that's sandwiched in between, which is a nice tight fit. And then I put just a small, I think this is a 2-inch one. Well, I know it's a 2-inch ball, and then I think this is 2 or 2.5 inch that I bolted in here, which goes underneath the dash into the fiberglass. So cranked this thing down, took the the crank piece because there just wasn't enough room, so I took that off. Cranked this thing as tight as I could humanly get it on there, and then I'll slap that thing over it in the windshield, and we should be good to go with our new setup. So had the ram mount, bought a little piece of that plastic material there as a mount. I think it looks pretty slick and it should do the job. So we'll do that once we get the new Explorer unit there, and maybe I'll do a video on what I think of it. I have all Helixes and one HDS 12, so we'll see and get out there and fish this spring. All right.